Hey, how are you?
Hi, Tremaine.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing well.
So yeah, I just saw that, the Tennessee Titans are building a new stadium.
Yes.
Yeah, how is that?
It's exciting. I mean, obviously, nobody here has been through this type of experience, so it's all new to us, and it's going to be an exciting time because obviously, a new stadium brings a
Yeah.
lot of energy and a lot of buzz to the city.
Do you know like the timetable for that?
At early as 26 and as late as 27. So we're still a couple of years out. They haven't even broken ground yet. So,
Uh-huh.
but it's happening.
Yeah, that's sick. Okay, let's get started. I just want to thank you for taking your time. I know you're really busy and you got stuff, out of this. And so I really want to appreciate you. Can I ask how much time do you have today or right
Uh,
now?
I've got, I give you 30, 35 minutes.
Okay, that's perfect. Okay. All right, let's get started. So, I'm obviously here for Brady Box, and I just want to let you know kind of how this is gonna run. Uh, so basically, I'm going to be asking you a couple questions. Brady Box is kind of a company that is a unique gifting experience for teams or companies that they've worked with. It helps to, uh, retain relationships with customers, improve business relations through gifting. And so I think that with this, that it's a good opportunity. And yeah, so how this is going to work is I'm going to be asking you questions to really get to know more about your business practices. And so through that, I'll recommend a box for you, or a plan for you at the end, and maybe that's how it can look like. So how does that sound?
Sounds fine.
Yeah. Okay. So what Birdie Box is that they try to deliver a fun, incentivized way, creative ways to give back or show like your customers or your business partners or your employees that you really care. And it can strengthen the relationship, and it's just a one-way shop. And so I'm gonna kind of share a PowerPoint that I made. uh,
Okay.
so let me see here. Can you see this? The
Yes.
presentation? Okay, perfect. So, okay. So, kind of what Birdie Box is your one-stop corporate gifting solution. And so, as you can see here, there's a lot of things that you can customize into boxes. And Birdie Box is just that really fun way to really incentivize people to show that you care through gifting. And I kind of uh, emphasize that. And I think that through this box, that it can really show how much you care, and just yeah. And so to know and to recommend a box for you, I'm going to be asking questions, like I said. And first off, it's what are your short-term and long-term goals?
Long-term goals is obviously employee as well as customer retention.
Mhm.
Short-term goal, I'm just trying to build some morale around the organization here. So yeah, that's what our goals are.
Can you kind of dive in deeper into the morale of your employees?
Yeah, so we have about 750 employees. We understand that in the football business, during the football season, everybody is extremely excited because we have these 10 opportunities to get in front of our clients. So the other basically 8 months out the year. I'm just trying to make sure that all of our employees are engaged and are happy and fortunate enough to be working here. So I just want to show them some appreciation with some small tokens
Mhm.
that we would like to give out.
Okay. So furthering the questions, I kind of have some personal questions for you. So what results are you looking to achieve personally?
Retention. That's going to be the biggest thing because I want to make sure that we're hiring the right people and the people want to be here. And I know that giving some types of incentives like gifts and things like this would be ideal.
Okay. And then what are you looking to achieve personally through this?
Personally, I don't want to sound like it's about me, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like if my employees are happy, that makes me happy.
Mhm. Okay. And then going into further some of your strategic plans for the Titans. So you said that your main purpose or like your goal, one of your long-term goals is employee retention. So maybe what is the purpose of the gift specifically? Is it for, like you said, employee retention, keeping them satisfied?
Yeah. So we'll do one big gift at the end of the year for each employee, but we also run some contests and things like that. So I want to be able to use some of these gifts as contest rewards, and then, like I said, we'll have other things that we'll do through the year that we'll pull for some of these gifts.
Okay. And then who is your main customer base?
Ooh, I have a very large customer base. It's a bunch of B2B as well as B2C clientele. Obviously, we're looking to grow that B2B as well as B2C clientele. We have a lot of B2B because obviously, you know, we're a big conglomerate here in the city. So, everybody wants to be here. Obviously, our fan base is very large, but we want to make sure that we are trying to attack that B2B because that's a very large untapped market.
And kind of furthering that question, and going back to how you said that you mainly want the morales of the employees to be boosted, having employee retention. It's all internal kind of. Is the box, or would the purpose of the box ever to be, for a client or for a company?
Depending on what's inside the box, some of these items we probably could give to some of our top clients, but at the end of the day, I think taking care of our employees is going to be the number one thing because I feel that if employees are valued, I think they'll work a little bit harder for you.
Okay. So another one is, what strategic elements from your core values, event or marketing strategies or campaigns, can you bring forward into the message of the gift to your
Uh,
employees, to anyone?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
So what strategic elements from your core values, like for the Titans, like through events, marketing campaigns, can you bring forward into the message of the gift?
So our values are win, serve, and entertain. And if I can use some of these gifts to serve some of our, obviously our employees, but some of our clients or whatever, I think that'll be a way for us to give back. Just something small like that goes a long way. So win, serve, and entertain. Those are our core values. And like I said, using some of these, could tap back into that.
Yeah. Okay. Um, so now we're gonna get into some issues, or kind of different type of questions. And so what are your thoughts on creating a fun, incentivized, driven workplace?
That's our goal.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm striving for.
And do you think, going into this, do you think that gift giving and small tokens of appreciation go a long way in doing so?
Absolutely, absolutely. When I first started here, we would get small gifts, and it would be things from a box that we had, not a birdie box, but a box of gifts that we had laying around here, whether it be, old jackets or jerseys or shirts or footballs and things like that. And, we really look forward to getting some of those because it's always great to have some uh, sports memorabilia on your desk and the good talking points. Sometimes, a lot of the employees would take that home and it makes great conversations. And then, come the holidays and you have some of those items laying around, it makes great conversations around the table when you're having, dinner. So I feel that, some of these gifts are very impactful. And like I said, you'll be the talk around town, especially, in your home.
Yeah, of course. And then also, how are you finding unique ways to make an impression on clients or your employees?
Uh, Things we do that are pretty unique is during some of the games, we'll go to our clients, whatever, and we'll give them a handshake. We'll go to some of their tailgates and just show up and just let them know that they're heard, they're valued, and hang out with them just a little bit, just to let them know that granted they're giving us money to go to these games and whatever, but at the end of the day, it's all about relationship building. So we like to do that a lot.
Okay. And is that every weekend or is that every like how often is that?
That's going to be every home game. Every home game,
Oh, wow.
we're going to see a lot of our clients, a lot of our, season ticket members, and going to their tailgates, doing some seat visits, dropping off some gifts, just as a small token of appreciation, and just letting them know that they're heard, they're valued, and that we can.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. So now, I'm gonna be getting into like the specific sales questions, the sales process. And so, along with yourself, Tremaine, who else really cares about the issue, like with Birdie Box?
Who else cares about what now?
Like who else cares about making the sale with Birdie Box, apart from you?
Oh, it would be me, and then I have probably three or four others within my department that we would talk about seeing if this is a great fit for us and see if it makes good business sense.
Okay. And do you mind me asking who they are?
Absolutely. We have a senior director, we have the director of groups, and we also have a director of PSL sales.
Okay, perfect. And then, how does your current budget factor into this opportunity?
So right now we are looking at the 2023-24 season because we are almost at the end of our 2022 season as far as like finances and things like that. So come February is when we will be ramping up to, partake in some gifts and things like that because obviously our budgets will reset. So we've already pretty much tapped out of our budget for the 2021-22 season. So this will be something that obviously here it is, November, something we're looking to do, beginning of February.
Okay, perfect. And then
It would be March 1st. Sorry.
first, okay, March 1st. Then so what criteria will you use to be making your decisions?
Criteria would be basically cost would be the number one criteria, and then what type of discount we would get on bulk purchases like this. So cost is always going to be number one factor.
Okay. I'm sorry, I don't really think I got your budget. Can I get like a specific number that you can estimate?
So for something like this, we typically spend about 35-40K is what we typically spend on stuff like this.
And
Um,
how many boxes does that typically, would you typically want in that 30 to 45K?
for that, probably, I don't have an exact number because like some of these would go to obviously our employees, majority would go to our employees, but then we would have a lot of these that would go obviously to some clients. So just all depends on what the final numbers look like.
Okay. So after kind of reviewing all the questions that we talked about and the answers, I think for Birdie Box, it's really nice because you can really customize your gifts. So you said that you know, some might be for clients, some might be for employees. Birdie Box has that ability to, you know, although they create, you know, everything for you, each box can be different, and each box can, you know, have different things inside. And so some of those are so Birdie Box. So these are the previous boxes, you know, kind of made. Um, I know for the bottom right, I think that was for the PGA Tour. I think Birdie Box made some boxes for, you know, for people, and I think the bottom left is for, you know, a package deal for, you know, customers that were flying with Delta. So these are kind of the previous boxes that Birdie Box has used, and so now these are some of the boxes that you know, I thought that could fit in your budget and, you know, are really good for you know, what you're looking for, because you said that your short-term goals were morales of the employees, your long-term goals was employee retention. I think that you really want to focus on kind of you know, doing the small things for your employees and showing them that, you know, you care, your appreciation of um and so I think that, you know, the $35 super new hire, it comes with you know, a Bluetooth speaker, a metal spark you know, mug, and then I think that's really good. Yeah, I'm gonna recommend a super new hire for you because I think it's just a good way to, you know, start off you know, showing all your employees that you care. And also you can also customize this so that it has like a Titans logo, so that, you know, it's kind of personal, it's personalized for you. And so a lot of things that you can do with this. So what do you think about it? Like,
Um, I don't know. I mean, like I said, this is something that, you know, if we made a decision or something like that, I would have to have some others on board. I mean, the money aspect of it, you know, sounds something, you know, that we could obviously handle. Like I said, it would just be something that we would, you know, take a look at and see which one makes the most sense for us. Is there anything that, can you send this over to us?
yes, I can, you know, forward everything that I've recommended, and then I can you know, uh, put it in an email. But apart from that, do you think I can, you know, maybe meet the other people that you talked about for the meeting? Do you think they can hop in real quick, or you can bring them in?
We can probably try to find some time. I know that they are busy doing some other tasks, so I mean that's something we could probably set up.
Okay. Do you think you'll be able to do that today, or when do you think that they'll be free?
I mean, I can check their calendars, and we'll probably be sometime next week because we're already you know, get ready for a football game here on Sunday, and then we have some other activities that we're doing uh, on Tuesday. So it'll probably be one day next week before we can all get together.
Okay, okay. And then you said kind of your budget would be kind of for March, the beginning of March. Um,
Yes.
so if we do agree to, you know, the super new hire or whatever box that you choose, do you think we could have like a contract set up, so that, you know, we could fulfill it before, you know, like we could fulfill it right now even, uh, and then
Uh,
fill it in March.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible that that could happen. You're not the only company that I'm speaking with. I mean, I have another company that I'm talking to as well. So right now we're in the you know, you know, in the beginning stages of trying to see what's going to be best for us.
Okay. Is there any concerns that you have that's, you know, not letting you making this sale right now?
Absolutely. Like I said, I want to make sure that I have everybody on board. I'm not a one-trick pony. Like I said, I want to make sure I include everybody that's on my staff in this, you know, decision process.
Okay. So if I can send you this email, do you think that we can, you know, meet, you know, when they're free?
Absolutely. I mean, that's the goal, is to make sure that I have everybody on board. So, if you send this email over, I can check everybody's calendar and probably set something up next week.
Okay, next week. Okay. Okay. So after this meeting, I will definitely, send you all the recommended boxes that I've recommended you, and we can set up a schedule.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Tremaine. You have a big game tomorrow.
Uh, It's the game's it's on Sunday. We like to get everything prepared and everything like that on Friday. Right now, some of those guys are in some meetings. So tomorrow we'll be back here at the stadium trying to get everything set up. That way, when we get here on Sunday, we are already ahead of schedule. And then, like I said, we have an event here on Tuesday. We're bringing out about 2,000 kids. We have this thing we call the Learning Lab, where we bring out about like I said, 2,000 kids from surrounding high schools and let them see behind the scenes of what we do on a daily basis. That can be somebody from sales to marketing to HR to public relations. So we just, bring those kids out, let them see what we do, and probably try to spark their interest in, future employees here. So it's something we do. This is our third one this year, and this is our biggest one of the year. So yeah, we're trying to get prepared for that as well.
Okay, that sounds awesome. For the new generation. And also I want to wish you good luck for tonight's game against Green Bay. I think.
Well, we play Green Bay next week, next Thursday.
Oh, was it next Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, thank you so much. And thank you so much for taking your time. I will definitely send you the reports after, and we can set up a meeting after.
Thank you. So how do you think